Hi guys, it's TankGirl. It is 6:43 in the freaking morning. So forgive me for not having makeup on or not having my hair done. If you want me to be all done up at 6:43 in the morning when school was just called off because of a blizzard, you better be ready to pay me. Okay. Also, yes, I am in my jammies. I got out of the shower, heard school was canceled, and jumped right back in them. So, haha. First off, hello and welcome. This is my very first installment of my tutorial, and this is a tutorial on how to make synthetic threads. We will be learning to make single-looped synthetic threads. These ones can be braided into your natural hair or mounted on falls, which whenever tickles your pickle. First off, I'd like to explain why I'm making this tutorial. Way back in the day, I used to have a website making synthetic dreadlocks. I will not state the name of this website, but a bunch of other, a little bit more experienced thread makers thought it would be cute to run me out of business by bad-mouthing me. And, well, guess what? You're successful, but again, karma sucks, bitches, because I'm going to show everyone else how to make their own synthetic threads so they don't have to pay $120 fucking dollars for a set of falls this long that may consist of 2 colors. So, fuck you. Cheers to all the poor college girls out there who can't afford $120 for hair extensions, okay? First off, in order to make your synthetic threads, you will need the raw materials. This is a packet of synthetic hair. We are using 100% Kankwan hair. I don't care what brand you use, it's all the same to me. For now, let's not use any other type of synth hair, simply because it reacts different to heat, and a lot of it doesn't tangle as easily as we'd like it to. The whole point of making these threads is to make them really puffy and tangle. You can buy the Kankwan synthetic at Sally's, although I do not advise you to, because Sally's tests their products on animals. And if you're like me and you actually give a shit about that, you won't go to Sally's for synth hair. I buy all my synth hair from Dr. Locks, which is an online hair extension supply. If you just type in Dr. Locks on Google, they're pretty easy to find. They are awesome. You'll get your products in a week at the most. And they have everything under the sun. Okay, the next thing you'll need is a back combing comb. For all those who were teens in the 80s, who may be a little bit older now, okay, this is called a ratting comb. My mom had to correct me on that. As you can see, the bristles are very specialized. It has 3 rows of interlocking bristles, and that's so when you back comb, instead of just kind of getting a little bit tangled in one place and then poofy in another, it gets tangled and poofy all over. And that's what we want. We want them to be nice and thick and puffy. The last thing we need, or the last piece of equipment really that we need, is this. This is a compact fabric steamer, and this was only about $30 at Walmart. So as you can see, the equipment used to make threads is actually really, well, with the exception of the fabric steamer, relatively cheap, you know. This on Dr. Locks is maybe $1.50, I think. $2 at the most. This little puppy was only about $3, I think. Expensive for a comb, but again, it's a specialized comb. The fabric steamer you will find in the laundry section of Walmart by all the irons, ironing boards, stuff like that. And normally it's used for cleaning the wrinkles out of clothes. But since it puts off steam, today we're going to use it to make simple threads. And yes, this is actually what professional thread makers use. So, suck it. Again, I apologize for not being all in my getup. This is one of the few times you will see me without makeup, but because the resolution on my webcam is kinda low, I'm okay with doing this without makeup. The last thing you'll need is something to attach the thread to while you're working on it, something with a hook, preferably. And this is just to loop the thread around while you're backcombing it, steaming it, and all that good stuff. And I'll show you how to do that in my next tutorial, hopefully. But I guess that's all for this part, and I will see you in a few minutes. Thank you very much.